DEESLIMDAOG at STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMENT. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, we back with another one. Hey, yeah, we're going to be talking about the silent treatment. And what is the silent treatment? You know, I know a lot of times we've been hearing about the silent treatment. And a lot of us was getting the silent treatment and didn't even know we was getting the silent treatment. But the silent treatment is basically a tactic of manipulation that the narcissist or toxic type people, they use this to get you to try to chase them. That's basically what they do. They stop communicating with you, knowing that this is going to confuse you, knowing that this is going to make you want to ask them what's wrong with them, you know, and that they use this to just try to bait you in, to get you to do, you know, anything they want, because it's going to make you anxious. You know, it's going to make you desperate, because most people, they want to solve conflict. They want to come up with some type of resolution, but not the scheming demon, not the empty meat suit. They're going to use that, man, to try to, you know, just to take advantage of you, man, because they know you're going to be desperate. They know you're crazy about them and you love them, and they're going to use that shit to run with it, man. Yeah, but that's basically what the silent treatment is. And they will use the silent treatment to punish you for you setting boundaries for them, for you taking up for yourself, you know, for even you stop feeding their ego, or even if you challenge them about something, where something is going on and they feel like that you are challenging their authority or you challenging their position, yes, they will use the silent treatment on you then. And they will also use the silent treatment to gain power or control. Like I said, because when they silence you, man, it have you feeling desperate, and they have you feeling all off, and they just want you to chase them. They either want you to chase them or they want you to apologize. And another reason the narcissist will also use the silent treatment is to avoid accountability. That's right. The narcissist will use the silent treatment to avoid accountability and responsibility, man. That's why they do it. They don't want to have them conversations, y'all. Yeah, they don't want to talk about, you know, you don't caught them in the lie. Yeah, they don't want to talk about, yeah, you been cheating on them and you don't find out they don't give you an STD. Yeah, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the way they make you feel. They don't want to discuss none of that because they don't got no sympathy or no empathy. So that's another reason why they will put you on the silent treatment, man. Evil, but that's what they do, man. They'll do that also to avoid accountability, responsibility, so they don't have to answer none of your questions or none of that. That's what they do. That's a part of the crackhead games, man. And they will also they'll give you the silent treatment to manipulate your emotions. Yes, because they know that when they go silent, that's gonna put fear in you. Yeah, because you're gonna be like, man, if I'm losing them, am I doing something wrong? Is it something that I did? Is something that I could do better? You start thinking of all these crazy things that you could do. You know what I mean? When really, it ain't nothing that you really can do, because 9 times out of 10, you really ain't do nothing. This is just another manipulative strategy that the narcissist, aka the scheming demon, use to manipulate and play on your emotions, man. Yeah, they do this to confuse you. They always want to keep you in a state of confusion. We call it the splendor blender. And that's what they want to do. They always just want to keep you in a state of confusion, not knowing what's going on, fearing. So you always do what they say, trying to control you like a puppet. And the main reason they're doing all this too is they're trying to reset the power dynamic on your life, man. To make you feel ignored, to make you feel isolated, to make you feel unimportant, and they feel like they got all the power and they got all the control. Yeah, that's why I said, fuck you and your silent treatment, man. Because that's nothing but a manipulative tactic used by the narcissist to try to control you and to play on your emotions, man, we ain't going. See, we ain't going. See, we went for that type of stuff when we didn't know no better. You know, they went silent on us, and we did everything. What's wrong with you, babe? What's wrong with you, boo? Man, them days is over. You would do better if you knew better. First time, shame on you. Second time, can't put the blame on you. Yeah, man, the silent treatment. It's nothing but a manipulative tactic used by the scheming demon to start confusion in your mind, to make you doubt yourself, and to make you chase them. That's all they're doing it for, man, because they know that you're going to be wondering what's wrong with them. You know, because you're the one who loved them. You're the one who want to be with them. You know, they ain't really crazy about being with you. They're not crazy about being with nobody. They just want you to, see, check it out. They don't want to love you. The narcissist just want to use you. And you got to always remember that when you think you're dealing with a demonic type person, when you're dealing with a toxic type person, when you're dealing with a narcissist, that's all they want to do. It's never love involved. It's never no caring involved. It's never no feelings involved. It's always about how can they use you? How can they get over on you? You got to understand, man, this is a personality disorder. This is something that just can't be fixed because you care about them and you love them. Nah, it ain't going like that. They mind bad. Yes, the narcissist mind is bad. They mind is bad. They mind bad. They need a check. That's what's wrong with them. That's what they'll go silent on you. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. Let them go silent. Yeah, matter of fact, don't never talk to me no more. That's the mind frame you gotta have when you're dealing with the scheming demon. Because guess what? They ain't got nothing to tell you anyway. They're a devil, man. You know, and I think when you look up the definitions about a narcissist, I think they being kind. And I think they being real lighthearted. That's just my personal opinion, man. You know, but them demons, man, they'll put you on the side of treatment and think they punishing you. Man, have enough respect for yourself. Value your own self enough and love your own self enough that when they put you on silent treatment, let them stay on silent treatment forever. Go no contact, man, and don't never look back at dealing with that demon, man. When they start playing them games, and I know it's a lot of us right now, you probably going through that right now, or you was been going through that, and you didn't even know you was going through that. That you and your man, or you and your old lady, y'all get into an argument, man, and they start playing the silent game. See, you got to start paying attention to them red flags right there. That's a narcissistic behavior right there. Two adults, right? When we don't agree, we handle it like adults. Hey, listen, you have a right to disagree. To agree to disagree. That's what mature adults do. We learn to agree to disagree. That we don't have to go along with the same thing. I love forget it. You may not. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, that's how life is. But not with the narcissist, not with that scheming demon. It's their way or no way. Don't you guys ever forget that. And honestly, I like making content that I know you guys could use. Because I know a lot of times, you know, you hear somebody say about no contact and the silent treatment. I'm going to be bringing a lot of videos down, breaking them down to the full compound. Because I want y'all to know what you're dealing with, man. That's all the silent treatment is. Just a manipulative tactic by the narcissist, the empty meat suit, the scheming demon. They just use that to confuse you, to try to break you down, to make you chase their dusty weirdo ass. That's all they want you to do. It's a control mechanism. Everything that they do is all about manipulation, and it's all used to control you. The narcissist wants you to chase them. That's what they want to do. They want you to chase them so they will always feel important. The narcissist always got to feel important. They always got to feel validated. Yeah, they always got to be the life of the party. They always got to get the last words. The narcissist, when they're in a conversation, they're gonna rule the conversation. You know, they're gonna be the smartest person in any event. They gotta run the event, any event. They gotta be the boss. They always just gotta be in control, and they're going to do whatever they can to manipulate you. But the silent treatment is one of the #1 things that they will do to try to play with your mind, to throw you off your square, because they know that the silent treatment is going to confuse you. You're going to want some answers because you're a good person and you want real love, and the narcissists don't want none of that shit, man. So you know what? When they go silent, you get the hell out their life and you go no contact. That's what you do. And if anybody need coaching sessions, you can get at me at therealdslimdaog@gmail.com. You also can contact me on Instagram, DSlimDaog. And if you want to donate to the channel, you can at Cash App, $DEVOY10. Thanks in advance. But no more crackhead games. When they go silent on you, you get them the hell out your life, man. But that's all I got on this one. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid is the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We out.